hopefully this works. I just had to stop the other one because it wasn't letting me go landscape. So hopefully you all can join me here now. I'm really going to have to figure out the go live things so that I can actually go live on the link that I provide earlier. But at least I'm here, we are live, and hopefully we can continue our study. So I hope everyone is good. I am a little better today. Yesterday was just one of those days. It was freezing here, and we ended up with like 2 feet of snow. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. But my internet kept going in and out because it has to do with DirecTV. And so it was going in and out. And I didn't want to do a live video when it was going to constantly go in and out. So I had to postpone it for a day. Hopefully you all are able to join me. I realized that we said it was going to be on Saturday and it's on Sunday. So some people might not be able to come live, and I apologize. Hopefully we get as many people as we can here. How is everyone tonight? Good, I hope. I saw Johnny was on the other stream, so I hope you made it over here. Hopefully we get as many people as we can. I have tomorrow off too, but I realize that not everyone has that. Hi Melissa, nice you could join us. So we are going to continue our wand study, which I am loving. I hope you guys are getting as much out of it, or at least a little bit out of it, as I am, because I am loving doing this study. It has been really good for me to, how is it where you're at? Oh, Southern California. Oh, Melissa, I wish. Gosh, I wish today. It is better than yesterday. Yesterday it was freezing. It was like 2 degrees, and we ended up with 2 feet of snow. The day before, what's today? Saturday. So Friday the temperature started out Friday morning at 59 degrees. And then by Friday night, it was like 19. And we got 2 feet of snow. So it was raining all day Friday at 59 degrees. And then it started cooling off just about the time I got off of work at 5 o'clock. And it started to snow. And we ended up by morning with 2 feet of snow. And we were blocked in. And the plows didn't come forever, and my internet was in and out, and so it was a nightmare. So I'm really sorry I had to postpone this for a day, but I didn't want to do a live video when it was so in and out spotty, the internet. So send us some of your sun. I would really like to have the sun back. Today is a little better. It wasn't snowing today. It's still cold. It's winter in New York. So, you know, cold, but we're used to it in New York, I guess. Not that we like it. But, so I hope some people get to join us anyways today for our wand study. We're doing the 3 of Wands today, which here is the Rider-Waite borderless 3 of Wands. To give you an idea of what I started out with, I've really been taking my study mostly from the Rider-Waite. I went in New York in the wintertime. Usually I have to bundle up in 90-degree weather because I run cold. Poor Melissa. I know it. They say that when you live in the South or in the West where it's real warm that you get thin blood. But I don't know if that's medically accurate. I don't think so. I think you just get used to it. All right. So, our 3 of Wands study. So it's a lot like the 2 of Wands, which I should have pulled out the 2, because it does mean success. And there is the same kind of guy standing and looking out. The 3 wands are around him. I have to admit that I did not know, maybe I just didn't study the cards very well, but I did not know until I started this study that what is beyond him, this orange stuff here, is the sea. And you can see little boats in it, but I guess I didn't pay enough attention before. Because, I don't know, this, to me, the sea should be blue. So this orangey, sandy, it looked like sand to me, not sea, but it's the sea. And he has those two boats there on either side of him. He's looking out. Those are like merchant ships, and his merchandise is on these ships, looking out. And they have goods on the ship, and he is watching them sail away with his goods onto the ship. He's watching them sail away and knowing that partially colorblind and legally blind. Yay! Not yay for you, but I'm glad I could help you out a little. I am not partially blind and still didn't see it. But he's looking out at his merchant ships, watching them go away, and knowing that that means that he's selling his stuff, his wares, his merchandise, so he's having a small degree of success. So that is what the card looks like. So we're going to talk about, first of all, astrological, in case anybody does. Hi, Johnny, I'm glad you could find us. I'm sorry I couldn't go. I can never figure out how to go live from the link that I provide earlier, like yesterday I started that link. I can't figure out how to go live from that, so I have to play with it still. Astrologically, though, the Three of Wands is associated with the Sun and Aries, in case you are an astrological person and you get something from that. Aries has to do with fire, though, so that's good with the Wands. It does have to do with fire. So key meanings, action and adventure. Numerologically, it's the 3, the dynamic 3 card. It's the number of growth and change. It is shown in 3 boats. Now, did I miss a boat? I did. Look at that. So there are 3 boats. There is 2 on the, let's see, it'll be on his left side. There's 2. And then there's another one on his right. See, way down at the bottom there. So there is 3 boats. Makes sense. Dynamic 3. 3 boats, 3 wands, 3 buds on each wand. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the buds, we know, symbolizes growth. The business, the project, the whatever you're working on is growing. Because that is budding. It's beginning to show something. Manifesting stuff. So it means that there's, a work in progress. Productivity. There's stuff happening. So 2 of Wands we talked about last week. It prepares and propels you. The Ace of Wands lights you up with enthusiasm, gets you ready to go. Woohoo! We're ready to do this. And then the 3 of Wands reinforces what you're doing, because you're starting to see a little bit of result. You're starting to see that manifestation come to fruition a little bit. You're starting to see a little bit of progress. You're starting to see a little money come in. This is not the, yay, victorious, we're done. But this is, okay, we're on the right track, because this is starting to work. You're starting to see actual stuff come to fruition, manifesting from your project, from the ideas that you have. So it's the beginning. It's starting to be good. The boats are pointing away from the shore. Okay, so he's standing on the shore. The boats are pointing away from the shore. So this young entrepreneur has just launched his first fleet of 3 vessels carrying valuable cargo to a new destination. So the vessels symbolize the beginning of his journey towards distant shores and future goals. And, like I said, his merchandise is on these boats, and he's watching them go away, knowing, yes, this is the start of some good stuff coming along. I have promised these goods to people who will sell it, so it's beginning to manifest some actual results. So this is called one of Tarot's good fortune cards. So if you pull this card, you can tell them immediately, oh, look, a good fortune card. So that's a good thing. There's good things coming. It reveals a successful enterprise, seeing your projects thrive, Your relationships thrive if it's a relationship reading. You're starting to see good things come from that relationship, from the hard work that you're putting into that relationship. It could indicate a new a wedding, a new partnership, because those boats are going out in search of something that is going to manifest. It could indicate a business relationship, a new partner coming in, because it's starting to manifest, but you still are at work. You still are putting yourself out there at work. Okay? This card, a lot of people read it as a communication card. So he is watching his boats go out and communicating that these goods are coming. Okay? So if you're thinking about communication, when you pull this card, you're going to be inundated with stuff coming on. You're going to be inundated with texts, emails, calls, visitors. Communication is going to be flowing back and forth. Lots of communication here. It's a card of manifesting what we're working on. So the manifestation could come in the form of communications. All of a sudden you're getting all kinds of new clients calling you, all kinds of new texts, all kinds of new emails. Be ready for that communication flow to begin, and your end of it, you have to be ready to receive that and to respond. So, you know, make sure you have enough time and make the time to sit down and respond to this, because, again, this is a good fortune card. So it's a good thing. The flow is starting to come, but you have to keep it flowing in order to keep this progress moving, in order to keep being successful. You're on the right track. Things are going, starting to manifest. But in order to keep that successful flow, you have to do your end of the flow too. So make sure that you have that communication, that you're able to continue pushing out your part of the communication so that flow continues. It's not time to sit. We're not there yet, but you are manifesting success. So yay, good. Keep going, and make sure you're ready for your part, because it's starting. It could also indicate a trip. So looking at the boats could indicate you're going with them. It's time to, and this could be a business trip. This could be something that is a personal thing, but has to do with communication and that flow of energy. Okay, so it's not I'm going by myself someplace, but I'm going to meet people. I'm going with people to look at something new. There's new flows of energy coming in order to manifest what you want, what the goal is. Do I look crazy today? My eyes, I feel like I'm... okay. Seeing that plan realized. Whether this means travel plans personally, business plans, a wedding, card of communication, self-expression through your chosen interests. Okay, so any questions so far? I haven't seen any, I don't think. But stop me if you got them. It's okay. The Three of Wands favors individuality and nonconformism. So you are drawn to unconventional people and products. So this is not a project that a whole lot of people are doing it the same way, and you're just trying to fit in there. You have found this niche market. You have gotten this idea that not a lot of people are doing the same kind of thing that you're doing. It's a different kind of flow of energy that other people haven't thought of doing it quite that way yet. And that's good. That is your own thing. Hi, Tarot Pros. Nice you could join us. That's your own thing, and it's working for you. It's starting to manifest. So keep going. Keep working at it. So I'm going to show the card here some more. The challenge of the Three of Wands. So if you're looking for the challenge, what isn't going right, what can I improve on, is to keep that balance between eye on the prize, focus, and remain calm, and patience in the now. Make sure you have time for this communication flow. You have got to exchange that energy. Can you keep that up long term? Okay, so here we go. You have sent your merchant ships out. Your 3 merchant ships are on their way out. And you have to be ready for that communication to come back and say, okay, we sold this much of this. We sold this much of this. We need to start manufacturing that. Otherwise, we're going to lose that market. We're going to lose that person that we sold it to. Because if you sell it to them once and they really like it, they're going to look else for it someplace else if you're not ready to resupply that. So that energy flow has to be continuous. You have to be ready. That challenge is, okay, great. You're starting to see stuff manifest. You're starting to see stuff coming in. Keep going with it and be ready for your part. So good. You've sold a couple things. Good. Your relationship is starting to go well. It's starting to manifest in your life. Don't drop the ball. The challenge is to continue it. To make sure you're ready for your part of the energy flow to flow out. You're seeing it flow in. Make sure you're ready for it to get back out there. Be it communication, objects, that flow of energy, however it's going, you need to be ready for it to go back out. In a romance reading, your relationship might not be flowering as quickly as you want it to, but there's a promising future. Love that. 3 of Wands is what I see as merger energy, joining forces with others, creatives to create success. Yes, that business partner, that relationship partner, that someone that your flow of energy, however that means, a project, a business venture, a relationship. If it's a romance reading, the relationship, it should be someone that you can see that manifestation coming back from that person, from that project, from that relationship, but you're ready to give it to someone that you can continue that flow of energy with. You're making room for each other. It's a transition period. If this is a romance reading, it's a bit of a transition period. You're starting to see that manifestation. Hi, Groon. I'm so glad you could join us. I'm sorry that I had to postpone for a day. It was horrible weather. You're starting to see that come back, and it's just keep going. You're on the right track. You're on the right path with it, so keep going, and you should start seeing more and more of that manifest as long as you're ready to give your part, your energy. If you're reading for an established couple, for someone who's been together for a long time, they need to branch out together to be more social. So they're seeing some manifestation of what they have, but they need to go out a little bit more to be social with other couples, to take a class together, to do something where those buds of communication on those wands, see the buds starting, those buds of communication will grow more with outside influence. So you've got the goo goo gaga eyes for each other, but you need, in order to grow together more, you need some more outside influences to spark up some different things in your relationship. In a spiritual reading, if you pull the 3 of Wands for a spiritual reading, keep open and available for other spiritual communication. Convey exactly what you want. So you're going to tell the universe, this is what I'm looking for. And be specific about it. You need to tell your querent, tell your questioner, what do you want spiritually? If this is, they're looking at us for a spiritual reading, you need to tell the universe, this is what I want spiritually. Be open for others to begin to teach, to begin to show you which direction to go. Because that manifestation will start flowing in. That good fortune card says that it's coming, so be ready for it. For careers, Groon reads the 3 of Wands as work would be great except for all the people. That's a good one. I like that one. I can totally see that. Wow, that is so me. Sometimes. I love my job. I love a lot of people that I work with. Some days you think, what the hell are you doing? But I think we all do. Okay, so when we're looking at the card again, we're doing Rider-Waite. One wand is in his right hand in front, which is supporting him. No, it's not. It's in his left hand. Am I crazy? I'm looking at this. It's in his left hand. I'm supporting him. So this is that would make more sense. This is the receiving hand for most of us. So it's supporting him. He has, okay. And the 2 wands, this is what I love about this. So we talked about the portal. I wish I had pulled the 2 of wands. I'm sorry. In the 2 of wands, we talked about the portal. You stepped through a portal. Beam me up, Scotty. The portal is still here, but he's in front of it. So he stepped through that portal. He made his plans. He figured out how he wanted to do things, and he stepped through. He did it. So he has gone through the portal here, and now he has 1 wand still there kind of holding him up, supporting him. But he has already started manifesting whatever it is he was looking at. So he has stepped through that portal. Where am I? Oh, way over here. Okay, 2 of wands is behind him. He stepped through it, protecting his back. All that he has been through to get here. So everything that he's been through is supporting him behind him. Because he stepped through that 2 of wands portal. And he's beyond that planning stage now. It's starting to come to fruition. Now, make sure you understand, though, that you're starting to see some results, but you're not done. This is the beginnings of success. It's the beginning of successful relationship, beginning of success in business, beginning of that new project you're doing. But you still have to, you're on the right track. You have the plan down. You're on the right track, but you have to keep going. 22 minutes. I was going to say, oh, we're already at 22 minutes. Ooh, sorry, guys. Okay. The red cloak that he's wearing represents will, ambition, passion, energy. He has a thin headband on, like the Magician card. Okay. So that symbolizes quick mind, willpower to succeed, awareness of stuff around him. The checkered throw over his shoulder. See, this is part of it, and then the green comes over. I think of that like NASCAR. If any of you watch NASCAR once in a while, I don't watch it very often, but I think of it like the car races. So the checkered flag means that you're the winner. So you're winning. The green flag over his shoulder means that you've begun. Your project is already started. You have put your plans down and it's starting to go. So you're on your way. The green flag has signaled that it's go. You're going the right direction. And the checkered flag is waiting for you to finish. So I like that version of it because you can see that checkered flag. Look at that. Woohoo! You can see the end in sight. You can see that success starting. Boats. Boats symbolize navigation, travel, spiritual journey, sending out communication. So when we talk about the communication stuff, that those boats have something on it that energy is flowing out and it's going to be flowing back in. Keep that energy card going. The golden color on the card, sun, joy, conscious, happy. So it's a good card. You're seeing lots of good stuff come to fruition here. Rewards are coming in from the first level of completion. A lot of the books talk about this is the first level of success. So again, you're not there. You're not at the finish line, but this is the first level. You're seeing manifestations of stuff happening to say yes, to reinforce I am on the right path. I am going the right direction. I have made the plan and the plan is going to work as long as I keep going with it. Okay? Waiting for my ship to come in. So he could be waiting too. But I see it as the manifestation of, yes, I am on the right track. I have sent out that first load of stuff. You could be seeing some monetary rewards, some stability, some result of yes has been coming back in for you. Whatever kind of reading that is, relationship or otherwise, you're seeing that manifestation come in. You've stepped through that portal. Positive omen for small businesses, validation through productivity. It's funny, Benebell Wen, in the Holistic Tarot, in this book, which is wonderful, by the way, I love her book, compares it to the Three of Pentacles. So this is the Three of Pentacles, and this is the Three of Wands. So what Benebell says is that the Three of, where am I? Sorry, I lost my place. Okay, so both cards are about validation, okay? This is about validation, this is about validation. The Three of Pentacles is validating through accolades, through peers, colleagues, superiors. People are patting you on the back. Good job. You're doing great. You're not necessarily seeing that manifestation of actual goods, products, sales, profits that you are in the Three of Wands. You're getting the praise from your higher ups. You're getting the praise from your peers. Your peers are recognizing that you're working hard and you're getting that attaboy kind of thing. That's the Three of Pentacles. So the difference is validation for both. This is validation for business stuff, for actual manifestation of stuff happening. Somebody said they love my paintings. Let me just point that way too. These are, my husband has quit smoking, and he, that's what he does now. He paints. He's been painting every night. So if you look on my Instagram, which is under Jennifer Willowin Storelli, you will see I try to put up his paintings. He's been painting a painting a night. And I haven't figured out if I'm going to sell them or if I'm going to keep them. I really love. This was the first painting he did actually for me like over 20 years ago. And he just picked up the paintbrush and started painting again. So thank you. I love him too. But my husband, that's what he's doing instead of smoking. So since January 1st, no cigarettes. Woohoo! He's been painting up a storm every night. I love it. Okay, any questions about the Three of Wands? I'm going to show some of the cards that I like that symbolize the Three of Wands. This is from Shapeshifters. So this is that partnership idea of partnership. So this is obviously like for a romance reading, this would be great. You're seeing that partnership, that manifestation of stuff coming to fruition. This is Cyril Marchetti there. Same thing. Those Two of Wands are behind him. He's stepped through that portal, looking out at the ship. He's holding on to one of the wands in his left hand as a support system. But things are starting to happen. This one is the Golden Tarot. It's another great one. That portal is there. He stepped through that portal. He's holding on left hand, seeing the ship coming in. So this one is more of a, the ship has come in. So your ship has come in idea. This one really shows that things are starting to manifest. And this one is the Darkness of Light Tarot. And I really like this card too. It's very pretty. I don't see boats on it though, so you kind of have, but there are, you know, the wands are there. And the buds are there. So you're really starting to see stuff come to fruition. Sorry about having idiot trolls, guys. I don't have someone that can kick those people off, but yeah, ignore them. So that's really starting to come to fruition too. You're not seeing the boat on that card, but you are seeing the buds that are beginning to blossom on the wands. So perfect. Okay. So any questions about the Seven of Wands? I think we're doing really, really spectacularly on these. Seven of Wands. On the Three of Wands. So next week, I'm going to go back to Saturday for next week. It's the Four of Wands next week, which is a great card. I actually know the Four of Wands a little bit already for one of the Wands cards. Hopefully Saturdays are better for y'all. We're going to go back to Saturdays. And yay! And I'm really enjoying these studies, and I hope you guys are getting as much out of it as I am. I'm having a ball with them. I really enjoy it. I'm going to do a couple other videos, probably not till tomorrow. It's getting kind of late. I'm exhausted. It's been a long day. Because I got to go thrift store shopping today. Woohoo! I love that. So I'll be showing some of that, and I have to catch up on my 31 days of tarot. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really missed seeing you yesterday, and I wanted to come on yesterday, but with the weather, I was worried about the in and out thing. But I'm really glad you guys are joining me on this study. I'm psyched. I'm really learning those wands, and I haven't yet. I've been hoping to pull one of those cards for a querent so I could be really on point with it. And of course, it hasn't happened yet. But the more I get, you know, the more cards we do, the more that'll happen. So, yay! I love you guys. I'm so glad you could join me, and I appreciate you all so much. You're welcome, Melissa. You're all very welcome. I love doing this, so I'm really glad that it's helping other people out, too. And I hope you guys have a great, if you have the day off, I hope you have a great day off. I have the day off tomorrow, so yay. I love an extra day off. And have a great night. Bye, guys. Blessings.